From the moment they step foot on campus for in process to this day, they toss their caps. It's an experience steeped with pride and tradition. Congratulations to the United States Air Force Academy class of 2025. Good afternoon and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Bryn Carmen. Josh has the day off. Great to see you here and thanks for listening on KRDO News Radio. Today's graduation at the Air Force Academy began under light rain and then it ended about half an hour ago, and things really didn't improve much. The ceremony actually began 30 minutes earlier than normal as a way to hopefully wrap up before the rain arrived, but it seemed there was just no way of avoiding that today. Many of you watched it live on KRDO.com or on KRDO Plus 13.3. KRDO 13's Bart Bedsole is once again covering the graduation for us live at Falcon Stadium. Bart, the rain is a bummer, but today is arguably one of the best days of these officers' lives, and the weather is not going to dampen their excitement.
Bryn, good afternoon. That's very true. If someone had just listened to the graduation ceremony today with their eyes closed, it would have sounded like any other year. There's lots of screaming, lots of cheering, lots of clapping. There's still some, even though the stadium is kind of clearing out as people are being asked to leave due to incoming inclement weather. But yes, as you mentioned today, we were all wearing ponchos and raincoats, and about 11:15 or so, about 15 minutes before the end of the ceremony, we did confirm that the Thunderbirds would not be doing a flyover and would not be doing an air show. They waited as long as possible to make that decision, but in the end, the visibility out here is just terrible, and so I don't think anyone here watching was surprised that there wouldn't be a flyover. We certainly don't want to risk a mishap with the Thunderbirds. So let's talk about the positives. 909 cadets walked out of the tunnel today onto the field at Falcon Stadium and took their seats, some of them wearing yellow sashes to represent their future in the Air Force, others in silver sashes going into the Space Force. The commencement speaker this year was the Secretary of the Air Force, Troy Mink, who was just confirmed last week. The cadets also heard from their superintendent, Lieutenant General Troy Bauernfeind, who really put into perspective what their education and military training here is all about.
As warrior scholars, you integrated rigorous academics, immersive training, and cutting-edge research to prepare you for combat leadership. Your education was deliberately designed to ensure you are the warfighters who can outthink, outmaneuver, and outfight our adversaries.
And this is the part where we normally show you the hat toss and the Thunderbird flyover. Today, not so much. They did play some audio of jets flying over just to kind of create that sort of environment for the cadets, but it wasn't quite the same. We did ask a member of the Thunderbird support staff team who was out here a second ago if there was any chance that the air show could happen later today or tomorrow. Unfortunately, the answer to that is no, so we'll have to wait till graduation 2026 to see that flyover and air show. On the positive side, no one got a sunburn today. No one went down from dehydration, which happens a lot out here during graduation, especially with a lot of our out-of-town visitors here. So yes, the rain took it down quite a few notches today, but a big celebration nonetheless. And now almost 1,000 second lieutenants in the Air Force and Space Force are off to begin defending our nation from our adversaries, which the Secretary of the Air Force talked quite a bit about today, and we'll have a lot more on that coming up on KRDO 13 News this evening. Right now, we're live at Falcon Stadium. Bart Bedsole, KRDO 13.